Greetings viewers, this is Monotone Maverick coming at you with another video. Before I continue, I just want to wish all of you a Happy New Year. Yes, this is a continuation with the Master Grade Wing Zero Custom version KA. I know it's been a while since I posted a next part of this review montage, and I do apologize for that. I uploaded a video just explaining why I haven't made a video in quite some time. There's a link below for those of you who want to see that. But that explanation is right there. And with that being said, we're going to continue on with this review for the Wing Zero Custom version KA. So let's get started. I want to start off with showing the body of the Wing Zero, and I really like the way how it's placed. I will say that the backpack attachment is a little bit different than what I expected. It's not really much of a slit. It's more so of a angle, which I'm guessing this is mostly used due to transformation to the Neo bird mode. So I'm looking forward to that. But this is actually pretty cool. I like the way how everything works out, which is no surprise to the Wing Zero. But it does have some movable parts. The shoulder cannons right here. So very simple on that. Does close a little bit differently. You actually need to move, pivot to the back a little bit. So very simple. And the cockpit does open, so you see a Hero Yui inside there. Get a closer look. There we go. And there is some neck movement, which I'll show more once the head is attached. But other than that, it's very simple. I do like the way how the red looks. It's not too bright, it's not too dark. It has a proper balance in my opinion. And of course the shoulders move inward and just a little bit outward. So looking forward to that as well. And one thing that I want to show is that the blue here, this is actually for all KA kits, that don't be surprised if you see many different shades of a certain color. Like the blue here is actually 2 different shades. Actually maybe even 3 shades. Like the one here is a little bit light, similar to a cobalt, whereas the blue here is like a light navy blue, not too dark. So yeah, very different shades of blue. So I'm really happy about that. And that's it for the torso. Next is the shoulder piece. Very simple with this. I'm kind of actually surprised about one thing. You see this circle piece here that goes up front. On the other kit, actually, there's like another circle piece on the back too, but this kit is only one side. So that's a little bit interesting in my opinion. They didn't need to do that, but it's not too bad. I can't deny that. I kind of do prefer if this circle piece was both the front and the back, but that's just me. And not much to say here, just this piece moves. Again, not too much, but if you look closer, there is different shades of blue, like I mentioned, for the torso. And I did also some panel lining here on the shoulder, so I really do like the way how that turned out. So yeah, not much to say about the shoulder pieces. So let's go on to the next part. Next are the arms, and I really like the way how this is for the arms. All the other Wing Zero kits that you have seen so far, and it's, I would say, the Master Grade from the late 90s. That one, I didn't mind the arms too much on that. But the way how this is, I just like the fact the way how they're very different shades of blue. Like I mentioned before, the version KA kits have that. So this looks really cool in my opinion. I have like a darker blue on top and like a lighter cobalt blue on the bottom. So this looks really good. Nice little bend here. That's a really good bend. Actually, I really like how that turned out. The wrist does go all the way, and of course, thumb is a little bit independent. Twist at the arm on top, And that does extend, that does move forward. I want to say that's mostly due to the transformation, and that's not supposed to fall off, but it's kind of right. Yes, there we go. And that goes down, but that's mostly due to the transformation, which I will show at a later video. But yeah, I really do like, and the one thing I do notice about this kit compared to the other Master Grade custom is that that kit actually has the 3 fingers and the index separately, whereas these just have different manipulators. So here's a different one where you can put the beam saber in. Open hand. And my personal favorite is actually the trigger finger for the twin buster rifle. So I really like the fact that this kit comes with that for both hands. So really looking forward to the way how these look with the twin buster rifle. That's it for the arms. The head is the next sculpt, and I am really stunned the way how this turned out. Not just with the paint line that I did, right here is quite obvious, or even in the mouth. But also the way how the sides here are. This actually opens up, which is really new to other kits out there for the Wing Zero. Alright, sorry about that, kind of bumped into the stand, but anyway. So I was saying the sides here actually do open up, which is very different than previous Master Grade Wing Zero customs. And I really just like the way that is. It's a very different. The version K did not need to do that, but it turns out it actually makes this kit stand out, and I love that completely. But to get a closer look, you do see a focus. Let me see now. There we go. Yeah, but there are different shades here. The top and the really bottom right here is the same shade, and this little blue one is different. And you see that little white piece there. But yeah, it's a very good sculpt. I really am impressed the way how this turned out. On to the next one. The waistcoat is actually a very simple. The way how I really do like the way how this turned out. Aside from the shades, but all the colors just look great together. The white, the red on top here, all these different shades. These are all the same shades on the back, but on the side and up front is different shades. But yeah, all this really does work out pretty well. And these are the movements where the legs would be attached. And there was there we go, also. And there's another movement here too to bring your legs forward. I want to say that's more than just for the transformation. I think if you bring the legs forward, then you just do different poses as well. So, looking forward to test that out. But yeah, very simple. I'm really looking forward to see how this is all go together. But yeah. And of course, naturally, all these waistcoats do move differently, just for depending on the pose. Go up and down on all these, really. Not much else to say, but definitely it will look a lot better when all this all attached. So that's it for the waist. Next on the legs. And I was actually really surprised the way how the legs turn out. It didn't seem too complex compared to other Master Grade legs that I put together. So I am thankful for that. Not only that, but because this kit actually transforms into the Neo Bird mode, I'm actually surprised that the legs aren't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. So that was another plus for me. But not too many panel lining here. It's only just panel lining on the bottom piece here and a little bit on the back. But other than that, there was not too much. But for articulation, this is a little bit different. You actually need to open these up. And I think that's mostly for like transformation purposes, but it actually has a much better bend if you did that. So you have a really good full-on 180-degree bend. The knee, though, I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping that the knee will bend with the leg compared to other kits I put together, but no, it's kind of independent on by itself. So if you want to make a much better pose, you do need to move that forward. Again, due to the transformation, I get it. But I do like the bend nonetheless. And these do pop out, and you can just close it up and push it in. Knee there too, and you can actually open this part up. Oh, I think this. Yep, there we go. Gonna move these to the side, and you can open this up. I believe there's supposed to be some sort of thruster, but there was nothing in the directions for the thruster. But other than that, not too bad. Close that up. And for the feet, you just get that. You do get a toe articulation right here, so that is pretty nice. Actually, this might be the first time I've seen toe articulation in a Wing Zero kit, so I really do like that. And this piece moves forward like so. And you do have some ankle articulation. Yeah, that's it for the legs. I really wanted to review this part because this kit actually comes with its own action base, which to me is always a plus for any Gunpla kit out there, especially for master grades and the Wing Zero specifically. The other two Wing Zero kits that I have came with an action base. The one from the late 90s, and of course the Wing Gundam Proto Zero. Links to that will be on the below. But yeah, I'm really thinking, and this actually is very similar to that of a regular master grade action base. So put these two side to side, so very similar. This kit does not come with this display piece where you can just put out what kind of kit this is. And these stands are a little bit different. This is a little bit thicker, and that looks a lot sturdier than this one. So I am thankful that this came with its own action base. And this square piece on the end here, this has 5 holes. This only has 3. And there's definitely more holes on this bigger piece here. So I would say this kit action base is definitely a lot better than the one you can just buy separate. So I am very happy with that. And just like any other master grade action base, you can definitely take this out, maneuver it as you will. You can actually extend this out with this. This actually does move too. Let me see. Where's that extra piece? I'm just going to take that off, so it'll give you a much better. Yeah, there we go. This little piece here is a lock mechanism. Close that up, close this, and close that as well. And there's another lock here on the side, and that will move this up and down like so. And this is the little attachment piece. So yeah, many different ways. I really do, again, I am really impressed with the way how this kit came with its own action base. So really happy with that. That's about it with that. Next is the backpack or the wings, and this by far is of course the piece de resistance, or really just one of the main parts of this kit. The wings are very similar to that of the Master Grade kit that I recently showed, and it actually opens the exact same way too. So it opens like so. The one thing though about this kit which I like a lot more than the other Master Grade Wing Zero Custom is that these feathers here, the exact same plastic as the rest of the kit, whereas the other Master Grade, these feathers were a little bit more flimsy, more rubbery. I'm not wasn't a fan of those, but this though looks so much better. I'm so thankful. And one thing that I have noticed is that these are pretty much in their own independent movement, whereas these feathers on the other Master Grade, you need to move them all in one piece, which I thought at the time wasn't that bad, but this way is just so much better. So much better, and I'm so thankful for that. But yeah, these basically, aside from plastic-wise, these basically have the same movement as the other Master Grade Wing Zero Custom. So, and these wings, of course, do open like so. These are definitely different than the other one. These seem a little more like feather-like, whereas the other one, they don't look as independently attached. It looks very, what's the word I'm looking for? A very old school way for feathers to be attached in a plastic point of view, if that makes sense. But I definitely will do a comparison between this and the other Master Grade, so I can definitely explain it better. But the one thing I will say that I feel like these back wings on the other Master Grade do work a little bit better, because there's only these movements. They open up like I showed, and they move out like that. Oh, of course, these as well. Whereas the other one, I think there was another articulation piece. So that's another thing too. But for these two main wings here, these do move around pretty independently. Really have a bunch of ways, a bunch of points of articulation. Spin around like that. Move up and down. Move it side to side. Yeah, many different articulation points. So very happy with that. And here's that attachment piece that I mentioned about the back of the torso. So I really am looking forward to see all this together and really see how this piece actually will move depending on determining on how it is positioned for the Neo burn mode. And one last thing is that right here is where the beam sabers are displayed. So you can just take that out like that. Just goes to show these are really in there. Like these are really tight attachment, which is really good. You know, they won't fall off as easily. But the one thing I have noticed about this kit though is that these beam saber handles, this is just one piece. Whereas the Master Grade before, for the Wing Zero Custom, that one I think there were 2 or 3 pieces altogether. So the fact that this is only one piece, I believe does make it a little bit better. And since this is out, here is the beam saber. So you just attach it like so. And this is actually has a nice curve to it. So I do like that. And just to show you, here is the one of the manipulators I mentioned earlier doing the arms. You can just get this, there's that slit, there's that hole, and that just goes in nice and smoothly. So really good. Looking forward to see this all together. So you can probably pose this with the beam saber. And that's it with the backpack. And next is the shield. And I am really stunned about this shield because normally the shield is red. In this case, it's blue. And you know what? It kind of works out. I think I do like the red shade a little bit better. But the blue does work out. I cannot deny that. I really do like some areas I put some panel lining just here and here. So not too much there. And some extra pieces here that I've noticed, and this is mostly due to his transformation to the Neo bird mode. So I am looking forward to that. And I think, yeah, these come out. These for the twin thrust, no twin thrusters now, twin beam rifle. So just attachment pieces there and there, which I will show during the transformation. And there's another piece here that comes out like so. And these come out as well. So definitely looking forward to see how this turns out. And one other point of posability, or really just movement, if you open these up, and if you can just get your fingernail underneath there, like so, and you get this out. All these pieces are just moving it and placing it in place just for the transformation. And this would be at the head of the kit. But I will show more how this will look during the transformation. So just close that up. And that will lock into place like so. Close that up, close this. And that's the shield. And last but not least, we have the Twin Buster Rifle. By far one of the most iconic weapons in all of Gunpla, or just Gundam series entirely. This definitely stood out compared to the other weapons for main protagonists of the series. But this actually has a few different points that I just want to point out. Oh, that's not supposed to come off. There we go. But this actually has a few different points of articulation. If you just actually unlock this actually comes out like so. So that's just like a storage point for the shield, which I'll show later. But I'm kind of surprised the way how this like different mechanics here, which I really do like. This version K did not need to do this, but I'm really glad that it's something different, something that makes it stand out. So I do like that completely. And just put it back there and put this in place so you can lock it. And there's actually another point here. There we go. I just want that out. There we go. And just like the other rifles, if you put this in if you put this in all the way, then if you don't have long enough fingernails, you could have an issue getting that out. But yeah, you can just extend that and get the other one. Do the exact same thing. Okay, that one didn't have much of an issue. Very good. And you can just put these two together. Like so. And you have your Twin Buster Rifle. But the one thing that this kit does have for this, for the Buster Rifle, which I believe is probably one of the best things that they could have done for this kit or any other kit for that matter. And this keeps on falling off. There we go. And there we go. I may put glue there, but we see. Anyway, this piece right here, this is actually an attachment piece that can be put on the hands. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I had issues with the other one, but actually you're gonna take this out all the way down and you can extend this piece out like so. And what we're gonna do with that is get the arm, and if you just move this piece up, there's a hole there. And in that hole, you get this peg and you just stick inside there. And by doing so, you have a much better support for the beam rifle and the arms, which I would show that during the full body review when I put all this together. So looking forward to that. But that's about it for the twin Buster Rifle. There you are, everyone. All the parts in this entirety. Whoa. Sorry again, I got a little bit tired. This is actually the longest parts video I've ever done, so I'm just really happy that I finally got it done after so long. But yes, it's been a long wait. Again, I do apologize. Like I mentioned before, there's a link to the bottom to show my explanations why it's been a while since I uploaded a video. So that video will explain everything about that. But aside from that, I'm actually very thankful that I got this taken care of a lot longer than I thought. But at the same time, I try to explain everything I can in all these videos. So I hope you all enjoyed that part. With that being said, I am looking forward to actually putting this all together. I'm sure you all looking forward to that too. So be sure to watch out for that video. It's going to come out very soon. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. There are 2 videos here. I hope you all will enjoy. Give those a watch. So until next time, keep on building.